Hi, I'm Daniel Hayes, and my internship was with the Dayton Dragons, and specifically in sponsor services, and I was a VIP tour guide. So just before I get into this a little bit, what that basically was when a corporate sponsor would have like an employee of the game, they'd come down to the stadium, and I would lead them on a tour and kind of show them a good time around Fifth Third Field. But we did a lot more than that. So in summary, some of the stuff we did as tour guides, we led tours throughout the stadium. We assisted on kids events and corporate events at Fifth Third Field, and we also helped Photoshop and give fans photos from the experience, as well as pass out programs at the stadium. And some of the key highlights that I picked out from those was, like I previously mentioned, we worked at every home game. So each home game that the Dragons had, we'd be there kind of helping out with different things, and it was a lot of fun. And also we did kids MVP days, where a bunch of kids would come down to the stadium, get to play around, meet the players, and kind of just interact and have a really good time. And along with that, we also worked the Dragons 5K, which is a big race event in Dayton, and that was exciting, and almost 2,000 people there, so we really got a good experience with working with a big crowd in and around the stadium. And we also worked other various events like graduation parties and beer tasting events, as well as player event days, where players would be down on the field with us and we'd get to show them around and interact with them and the fans as well. And so the biggest thing about this is obviously what I learned. And I have a couple things that I jotted down, and the most important I would say was time management. Because for the Dragons, everything is based on a time schedule, and every event has to go on at the perfect timing so the game can go off and fans will enjoy themselves. Also, sponsor services has a very long job description, and without knowing much, you might think, wow, that's okay, so you call people, see if they want to sponsor the team, but it's actually a lot more than that, since they're in charge of all the other events that go on throughout the stadium. And also I learned if I do fit in the baseball industry, the answer to that question is yes, and I really enjoyed myself. And I can see myself working for a professional or minor league team, because I love being in and around the stadium during game days and non-game days, and it's just a really fun place to work. And lastly, as far as classroom connection goes, I would say my main suggestion moving forward for Wilmington would be have every major have to do some type of internship in order to graduate, because you really don't realize how much you don't know until you actually get in the job field itself, and that's where you do your most learning. So I had a great time. I want to thank the Dragons for that, and I hope you learned something from this like I did.